What is up, my BBossBaddies and my Batman fellas? It is your girl Bosana and welcome BBossArmy. So as you guys can tell by the title, today we're going to be talking about signs that you are not masculine enough for her. So this is going to be her basically showing you that she has no respect for you. Basically, she looks at you and sees a bitch. No cap, like she really sees you as a weak man, and so basically she's gonna, the way she reacts, the things that she'll say will indicate that, hey, this is how I view you. And so ultimately it's not going to be good things, honestly, you guys, but hopefully I can help you, and maybe there is something you can do to improve yourself to look more masculine. And last thing I'll say, this is going to be more for the physical appearance a little bit, but I will be doing a part 2, of course, so we'll get into everything regardless, but I'll give you a taste in this video. Okay, y'all, so let's go ahead and get started. Links down below, and of course give this video a big thumbs up. All right, so the first thing that is a sign that she does not feel like you're masculine enough for her is that she'll always get the last word out. She will never let you get the last word out. Once again, she looks at you as a B. So basically the respect of, hey, my man is a man, my man is a leader, and you being a man as well, like you're guiding the house, right? You're supposed to be basically making sure everything at the end of the day is together, right? As the woman should be taking care of the cleaning and all that stuff, the cooking stuff, right? And obviously we're not talking about what happens nowadays with the modern day, but that is supposed to be the case. Men are supposed to be ultimately the alpha, the guides, right? So all in all, if she's not looking at you that way and she feels like this is not a man, keyword man, and that's basically taking the masculine away from you, so if she feels like you're not a man, she feels like she has the complete entitlement, the complete charge, control to go ahead and say, well, no, you can't, or hey, no, or never, right? And that's also comes from a lot of girls when you try to tell them, hey, well, I don't want you to wear this. That's a great example of a different way of getting that last word out. She'll tell you, you can never ever tell me what I can wear. And I know everybody's different types of women, different types of situations, different type of lifestyles, all that stuff. I'm not applying that to this situation, but I'm just saying in a situation such as most nowadays, a lot of women will feel like, hey, I'll wear whatever I want to wear. Once again, it could show whatever I want. I can put my boobs, my vagina, my whole vagina, right? It's shaved. I want to put it out there. Guys want to see it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to let the guys lust over, right? And then you as a man trying to get that last, word out. As, you should be having that authority, I feel like, as an alpha, especially if a woman respects you, then she's going to go ahead and submit to you. But once again, to wrap up, she's not going to have no submission because that respect for you is gone. And so she feels, once again, I will say it, she doesn't trust you enough for herself to say, hey, well, he's saying the right thing, or hey, this is my man, or hey, he's alpha, or you know what, I know in his head, because the way I feel about him, and this is physically and all over him, about his mind, everything I feel is that, hey, this is a real guy that knows what he's doing, he's on his purpose. And honestly, sometimes the success is not going to be a big factor for a girl that is humble, that's down to earth, like saying that you don't have to be successful right when she meets you, like completely, right? But that's rare nowadays. So what women will do when they don't see a masculine side of you or don't think you're masculine, they'll go ahead and say, you'll never get a last word. And last thing I'll just say before I go ahead and move on is it's going to be about 75% of the time. It won't be every single time if she still messes with you. So let's say this, if you guys have something going on, or maybe you guys been dating over time, but some things just seem off, right? You and your gut is telling you, something right now doesn't feel right. Or hey, this girl doesn't really like you the way you think. You think that she likes you. It's not true, man. Like, it's not true, right? That's gonna happen when you're thinking all that stuff, and boom, 75% of the time she's dealing with you, she likes you, and then she's now in a different mood. Hey, I'm not feeling you no more. And now it's like, hey, you can't say nothing. So because she's sticking around, and this is what's happening, she's sticking around, but she's showing you otherwise. When girls gives you mixed signals and stuff, she's sticking around, and she's not gonna instantly say, hey, well, you know what, I'm gonna be disrespectful to you. Now, that's a whole nother type of disrespect when a girl says, well, I'll say that you can't have the last word, and I will be proud and walk away, and I don't care, right? The girls that don't think about your feelings, the girls that don't give a damn about your mental health as a man, the girls that say, I matter first, always, right? So those girls, they'll disrespect you, right? It's not even going to be sides. It's going to be flat out, well, you know what? I'm going to say this, or no, I'm going to do this, right? Like I said, the girls will say, don't ever dare tell me what to wear, right? Or maybe if you guys argue, she wants herself to shut this thing down. I say the last word, right? So you guys go back and forth. Well, she'll say, hey, I talk, you listen. I'm using this as an example. I talk, you listen. And I don't want to hear nothing else you got to say. And then elaborate on whatever else she feels, whatever she's upset about. Hey, well, you can't tell me what to wear because I'm this, da-da-da-da-da. Or I never, blah, or I could be with another man that won't do this, right? And leaves it at that. You can't say nothing, right? And flat out, those are the girls that don't care about you. Those are girls that are going to be the manipulators, the users, all that stuff that I've said, okay? So you're going to have that type of disrespect. But now when I was talking about that other type of disrespect, when those signs are there, they're red flags. And all in all, it's not going to be all the time where she's going to say, I won't let him have that last word. But she won't respect you enough to allow you to have it more than you should. It won't be 50-50, not even close to that. Maybe you could say 75, you can work your way to getting it halfway. Maybe she starts liking you more. Or maybe when she sees you as a masculine man once again. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. Next thing that I want to talk about is she has no physical desires towards you. And I put something in brackets, which I'll get into in a minute. But listen to this. If she has no physical desire towards you, you guys, it's never going to last long. Because what women do, if they don't actually want you, or you know what, they really have a feeling like, hey, this is not going to get somewhere, they'll be there for whatever it is. Once again, you guys should know, what is she taking from you? What are you doing? What's affecting you? Ever since she came in your life, has your pockets been more broke because you're spending so much money on her? Feeling like you're not really realizing it, but hey, you love her, so you're doing it. So you got to pay attention to that, because now when you have a girl that doesn't actually have that physical desire, which means she looks at you and she sees a man that's not physically attractive enough for her, she's looking at you and saying, well, guess what? I'm just going to stay here. But eventually those feelings of I'm not attracted to you, she's going to crave that sex, right, from somebody. You guys might be having sex or doing something, messing around, cool, right? But once she gets bored of it, once it's, the same thing, and now I don't want it no more, she's going to be gone. So I always tell you, it could be in the beginning, it could be later, but most times still we have stories of girls regretting, the leaving you, regretting, and coming back, right? You guys put girls, and I'll do more videos of no contact, but you guys put girls through no contact and it works. This happens all the time, because sometimes girls start saying, hey, well, you know what, he's not that fine, so I'll come back. But once again, she'll get tired. When the guy comes around that actually has it all going on, she never really, really loved you, she was never really down for you, that guy's going to be enough to take her away from you, okay? So last thing I'll say, though, about this, before I say what's in the brackets, is also just keep in mind, if she does come back, it could be because you actually put weight on you. Maybe you look more masculine. Maybe just your mindset was like very weak. Even though I said this video is more about physical, maybe it was your mindset that was very simp about you. That's where she was feeling like, hey, this is where he's not masculine enough. It could be that as well. But I just wanted to say, if she comes back and you put weight on you, your physical appearance changed, or maybe even just that mental change, you're stronger now, it could be her staying around for a long time or forever. Potentially at that point, maybe that's what it was enough for her to say, I want this man, or I want to deal with him, or I want to have fun, fool around with him, okay? Y'all got your questions, leave it down below, and of course, suggest what other types of videos y'all want to see. And the thing that I put in brackets is avoid being intimate. So this is very self-explanatory. All I will say about this is that what she'll do is basically anytime you guys are around each other or there's a chance that you guys can be intimate, she's going to always hesitate. She's always going to lean back. And also could be you coming on to her. She might just be like, hey, or a little shy about it. And trust me, these girls, when they're choosy, they pick which guys that they're going to act this way. And it could be you because you're not masculine enough. Maybe you showed so many simp signs. She'll say, hey, I'm not effing this guy. This guy's not getting no vajayjay. So for her, what it is, hey, well, you know what? Don't come too close. Right? But then I told you guys, it could be the next night, or it could be 2 hours after she leaves you. She'll be with that other guy for the first time, and her legs are already spread from that corner to that corner in his bedroom. Right. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the last thing. Last thing that I want to talk about is she makes negative comments about your body. So this is very self-explanatory as well. And this is really just her not feeling that attraction once again. So it's almost like, hey, well, I want you to go to the gym. Or, hey, well, I want you to work on this. And then it becomes negative because it's not her actually wanting you to go and, improve your life, be a better man. It's, I want you to be this person for me because this is exactly what I want. I I want it, I want it. Not even a need, right? You know, she can't take the basics of a man that has this and that, you know, the good qualities. She has these, like, you know, ridiculous expectations. And so for her, hey, you know what? Go to the gym, or you need to go to the gym. Or she'll say things and just leave it at that. It won't even be the gym. It'll be like, well, you're really skinny, or the guys I dated in the past were bigger. And it's all to just get in your head, you guys. So pay attention to those signs. These girls are really just trying to tell you in different ways that, hey, you're not my type, or hey, you're not, you know, that masculine alpha guy. But there is always ways to work with that and work around it. Like, trust me, I've told you guys so many in the past, and I'll do some more in the next videos. With that being said, you guys, I hope this video was helpful. Please give this video a big thumbs up, and you guys will see me in my next video. Bye, you guys.